Hawaiian version.
Clammy or whatever. Clammy was a Pokemon, right?
Clammy?
I don't know.
You mean Krabby?
No, Clammy. It's like a little fucking clam.
Oh, that's Clam
But
Pearl.
it evolves. No, it's part of the original 150. I would remember that name.
There's...
Sheldon?
Alright guys,
Maybe,
I'll see you later. I'll see you
Did it have a-
tomorrow.
did it have a...
It's like Sheldon that went into like fucking
Alright,
Cloyster.
Yeah.
I think that's the one you're
Cloyster.
referring to.
Yeah, Cloyster's the one I'm thinking about. Cloyster, you can't tell me you've got. If you roll a Diglett out of the ground and fight it with a Cloyster, you can't tell me that wouldn't look like a dick fighting a vagina.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Cloyster looks like a big blue vagina with a pissed off disposition.
Blue? Diglett's brown. It's like a dirt worm.
He's saying Cloyster.
Diglett, yeah.
He was talking about...
Diglett's like a fat black cock, and Cloyster's like a deceased vagina.
It actually reminds me of a YouTube video where I saw somebody who was playing Pokemon Go, or like that fucking Pokemon app, and where this guy, he was just, he goes, where Geodude, he goes Punchy Rock, Bulbasaur was Onion Turtle, he called Ekans Purple Shit, Diglett, no, Dog Trio, 3 floor shits.
I think I saw that video.
But no.
Punchy Rock and Onion Turtle sound familiar. But if you really want to crack up, Pokemon-wise, look up Starbomb's Pokerap.
Is it the one? Is that like the Pokerap where they get the fucking Pokemon name wrong?
Oh, they get all of them wrong. Like, they start off, like, the first 10 are, like, actual Pokemon, and then it's, like, just random fucking shit. Like, they're fucking... There's Thuma Ermin, Fugly Tomp. Yeah. At one point, he actually calls out Door. Yeah, he just, Ash is, like, standing there in the beginning, he's like, oh, yeah, because apparently, like, what happens is, like, Pikachu shocked the fuck out of him and hit him in the hospital. He comes out of a coma, and Brock's trying to tell him the new Pokemon. And he's just sprouting out random fucking words that are absolutely fucking hilarious, because they all have a picture to go with them. And at first, Ash is just like, yeah, and then he's like, wait a minute. And then by the end of it, he's like, man, fuck this shit. This can't be real. You're joking, right? Door, that was the best you could come up with? Man, Starbomb's Pokerap. That shit is fucking hilarious.
There's
actually some pretty weird fucking Pokemon that I've actually seen, like
an ice cream
keychain.
Yeah, that one's actually...
it's because they're running out of ideas.
Also, don't forget the ice cream cone.
The ice cream, yep. Yeah, the ice cream cone. That one was fucking...
You gotta fear the ice cream cone. Cause
it's like the first 150, creative. The next fucking generation, third generation, they're not even trying anymore. They're just like, fuck it, kids will buy anything.
Actually, the third one was a little bit creative.
Not really. That's where the ice cream cone started coming out.
No. That was
I'm not
that way later.
Like the ice cream cone.
I'm only familiar with the first 2 gen. Third gen, I kind of lost.
First 2 gen, I can dig the first 2, but once you start adding in, for instance, the frog, it's just a fucking frog. It evolves into another frog, and then it evolves into another frog.
Who is a ninja?
Ooh. And the fucked up thing is, on that one, it's not the name goes to ninja. It has nothing to do with frog anymore. It's obviously a frog, but it's named Greninja. That sounds racist, to be completely honest. It sounds like a racist term for a Chinese martial artist or some shit. No, a white martial artist. Gringo ninja. Greninja.
Wouldn't that be a Mexican?
Actually, you do. You have a point.
Wouldn't that be a Mexican ninja then? Just because the fact that
Gringo is white. It's a slang term in Mexican for white.
Yeah, but it's from a Mexican term.
Exactly. So, but gringo means white person. It's a slang term for white person. So it would be a Mexican calling a white person a ninja. Greninja.
I don't know.
Like, I'm just waiting for the day that Pikachu has an evolution where you drop a fucking dark stone on him and he turns into Nikachu.
Quick, nigga, use.
Nigga, use Ebonics. Cause confusion. Super effective.
Quick, nigga, you swipe. That was too racist.
Exactly.
You know
the worst thing I've heard in regards to a racist joke is the movie Gran Torino, where Clint Eastwood, where he's in a bar with his mates, and he goes, okay, I got one. There's a Jew, a Mexican, and a colored guy walk into a bar. The bartender looks up and says, "Get the fuck out of here." I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
What was it? There was a...
Or a black guy, a black guy, a Mexican guy, and a Jewish guy all jump off of a building. Who hits the ground first? Who cares?
My God,
yeah, seriously.
Quality content, ladies and gentlemen.
Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen. Quality content.
Wait, are we on YouTube?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Shit!
But it's like like with the Clint Eastwood joke. It's like that "who cares" joke. It's like the same concept. It's just like when you hear it, you're just like, wait, what the fuck was just said?
Yeah, it's like the most fucked up joke ever.
Now, a particularly semi-racist joke that I like is the one about the black guy, the white guy, and the Mexican guy. They're all construction workers. Every day at lunchtime, they sit on top of a fucking building and they eat their lunch. Well, when the white guy opens up his lunch, he opens up his lunch to a bologna sandwich, and he gets pissed. And he looks at the other two guys and says, "You know what, guys? Fuck this shit. I can't stand this. Every day, my wife makes me a fucking bologna sandwich. If she makes me a bologna sandwich tomorrow, I'm jumping off this fucking building. I'm done." The black guy opens up his lunch, and it's fried chicken. He gets pissed. He says, "Dude, seriously, fried chicken again? I'm with you, bruh. If she makes me fried chicken tomorrow, I'm jumping off this motherfucker." Then the Mexican guy, he opens his lunch, motherfucking burrito. He goes, "Say, Holmes, she do the same thing to me. Burrito every fucking day. She make me burrito tomorrow, we all jumping." Well, the next day, they open up their lunches. The white guy's got a bologna sandwich, he jumps. Black guy's got fried chicken, he jumps. Mexican guy's got a burrito, he jumps. Well, the foreman goes to their funeral, and because they were all friends, their wives just had a joint funeral. And he hears this hysterical crying coming from one side of the room. So he races over and he says, ma'am, are you okay?" She says, "If I had known my husband didn't like bologna sandwiches or he was tired of them, I wouldn't have made it for him every day." Then he hears hysterical crying from the other side of the room. So he races over there, and it's the black guy's wife, and he says, "Ma'am, are you okay?" And she says, "My husband, if I'd have known he was tired of fried chicken, I wouldn't have made it for him no more." Then he hears a woman just start laughing hysterically.
Oh my
So he
God.
runs over there and he says, "Ma'am, this is a funeral. Can't you show any respect?" She says, "Shit, my dumbass husband made his own fucking lunch."
Oh my God. That is fucking bad.
I fucking love that joke, man.
Alright, hold on.
That was unexpected, that's why.
Alright, hold on.
Exactly.
Alright, hold on. I got a racist, somewhat racist joke. Sorry. Try not to be loud.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Told you.
Alright, anyway. So there's 3 guys on top of this building. We have a white guy, a black guy, and a Mexican. And, actually no, 4. And an Asian man. That way this all hits. They decided that once and for all they're going to settle the old historical conversation. Who has the biggest dick? So, Asian man's like, "Alright, I'll go first. Might as well start this party off." Takes off his pants, whips it down, and goes somewhat down the building. Mexican guy's like, alright, I can beat that. Whips his out, goes further, about, say, quarter down the building. White guy's like, alright, I can beat that. His goes all the way towards the ground. Black guy's like, "Shit, that's easy, I can beat that." Takes his out. It goes all the way down the building, across the street, couple yards down, crosses the railroad track and keeps going. They're like, alright, alright. So it's settled. The black guy's got the bigger dick. They all look at the black guy. He's in a frantic, trying to rush, right? Trying to pull back his dick. They're like, hey man, what's wrong? Train coming, train coming, train coming.
Alright, so there's this white guy. He's always getting complaints from his wife about the size of his dick. So he starts looking for a place where he can get a new dick, and he finds a pawn shop that says they got dicks for sale. So he walks in, he goes up to the dude behind the counter and says, look man, my wife's always bitching about my dick. She says it doesn't get hard enough, it's not long enough, you know the works. You got anything that can help me out? Guy says, well, we got a wooden dick back here. It'll stay hard, guarantee it.
Oh,
Guy says, fuck it, I'll take it.
Hold on, there's an
Takes
actual...
the wooden dick. He swaps dicks, and he leaves. About an hour and a half later, Mexican guy walks in, says, yo, bruh, you know, the missus, she's bitching about my dick, and I can't do nothing about it. You got anything that can help? He says, well, we got a metal dick back here. Mexican guy says, fuck it, I'll take it.
I know
About 3 hours later, a black dude comes in, and he says, look, man, my old lady's bitching. She says I keep hurting her with my dick, so I need something smaller. You got anything that can help a brother out? Guy says, well, all we got left is this one dick, but it's electrified. So, yeah. Guy says, fuck it. If it's smaller than what I got, I'll take it. And he swaps dicks. The next day, the man's standing behind the counter of his pawn shop when all of a sudden the white guy comes rushing in looking mad as fuck. He looks at the white guy and says, what, are you not satisfied with your purchase? Guy says, fuck no, I went home, dropped my pants, fucked the shit out of my wife, and now she's bitching about splinters. I'm trading back. So he trades back. About an hour and a half later, the Mexican dude comes in. He looks pretty pissed. Guy says, what's wrong? He says, shit, man, I got home, dropped my pants, the old lady got wet, I stuck my shit in and rusted the fuck out. I'm trading back. So they trade back. Black guy comes walking in. Guy behind the counter says, let me guess, you're pissed off too. Black guy says, hell no, I just got a question. When I fuck my bitch, are her tits supposed to light up?
Alright. There is a different version of that joke, because I remember when you started saying the first two dicks, I was like, oh, okay, I know this joke, but I didn't hear there's a different version. Let's see if I remember correctly. Alright, so there's a store. It's an old antique store. First guy walks in, goes to the counter. The guy's trying to find something, special. Well,
right.
Guy in the back goes, well, we do have this lamp. Alright, awesome.
Fuck.
Guy takes it home, and, accidentally rubs it, trying to polish it. It's dirty and all that. Out from the bottle, lamp. I have no name, but I am a genie. I shall grant you a wish for freeing me. Guy thinks about it. I always wondered, if I had a black dick, how would it work? Or if it would make my wife happier. Alright. Boom. Now the guy has a black dick. That night, fucks his wife. Next morning, rubs the lamp again. Genie pops up. Did you enjoy your black dick? I did. I really did. But I want to try a different one if it's possible. Genie's like, alright, I can give you 2 more wishes. Alright. I've always wondered, if I had a Mexican dick. Alright. Boom. Fucks his wife. Next morning, wakes up. Genie's like, how was it? It was too fast, man. Alright, so what would your third wish be? Guy thinks about it. Without fully thinking, he was talking about, his wife's talking about something on the Asian food channel and talked about Asian. Asian dick. Guy's like, I didn't wish for that. Too bad. You shouldn't have said Asian.
Wow. Okay, I got one.
What, you mean
the
that's it?
voodoo dildo.
No, think about it. What's the stereotypical Asian?
Rice pea.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. Too bad. You're stuck with it.
But no. I got one, alright? It's called the voodoo dildo.
Alright. Already.
A businessman.
What the fuck?
Yeah, just wait. A businessman is getting ready to go on a long business trip across the country. He knows his wife is always getting horny, so he decides he's going to get her something to keep her occupied while he's gone, because he didn't much like the idea of her having sex with someone else. So he went to a store that sold sex toys and started looking around. He thought about a life-size sex doll, but that was too close to another man for him. He was browsing through dildos, looking for something special to please his wife, and started talking to the old man behind the counter, and he explained the situation to the old man. Well, I don't really know of anything that will do the trick. We have vibrating dildos, special attachments, and so on, but I don't know of anything that will keep her occupied for so many weeks, except, and then he stops. The businessman stops frantically. Except what? Nothing, says the old man. No, please tell me. I need something. The businessman exclaims. Well, sir, I don't usually mention this, but there is the voodoo dildo, the old man says. The voodoo dildo, the businessman asks. The old man reaches out under the counter, pulls out a beautifully ornate old wooden box, carved with strange symbols. He opened it, and there lay a very ordinary-looking dildo. The businessman laughed and said, big fucking deal. It looks like any other dildo in this shop. The old man says, but you haven't seen what it will do. He pointed to the door, and he says, voodoo dildo, the door. The door rolls out of its box, darted over to the door, and started screwing the keyhole. The whole door shook with vibration, and a crack developed down the middle. Before it could split, the old man says, voodoo dildo, box.
Hold on.
That it was used to. All she has to do is say, voodoo dildo, my pussy. He left for his trip satisfied things would be fine while he was gone. After he had been gone a few days, the wife was unbearably horny. She thought of several people who would be willing to satisfy her, but then she remembered the voodoo dildo.
Wow, alright, this
She laid down, placed the box between her legs, and said, voodoo dildo, my pussy. The voodoo dildo shot into her crotch and started pumping. It was great, like nothing she'd ever experienced before. After 4 orgasms, she decided she'd had enough and tried to pull it out, but it was stuck in her, still thrusting. She tried and tried to get it out, but nothing worked. Her husband had forgotten to tell her how to shut it off. So she decided she would drive to the hospital, quivering with every thrust of the dildo. On the way, another orgasm nearly made her swerve off the road, and she was pulled over by a policeman.
I'm playing actually Trove.
He asked for her license and then asked how much she had to drink. Gasping and twitching, she hastily cried, the voodoo dildo stuck in my pussy. Can't get it out. Ah! No, I can't. Help me. The officer looked at her incredulously for a second and said, yeah, right. Voodoo dildo, my ass.
Uh-oh.
Amazing.
Oh, shit.
By the way, we do have viewers, and they are listening into this, and their comments are actually hilarious. Y'all are some beautiful people.
Really?
Yeah, they actually have some really beautiful comments.
Hold up, where's this? You're on Trove, so the live stream should be on Trove.
Mm-hmm.
I want in on these comments.
Oh, jeez.
Y'all are some beautiful people. Please subscribe for more quality content.
Yeah.
What, talking about fucking...
Just random
fucked
shit.
Up jerks?
I'm sorry. Thank you, Savage. Thank you so much. We do have some... we do have some really good quality content at this late night during the day.
So what's the difference between your wife and your job? After 5 years, your job still sucks.
That's funny. Oh, this is some beautiful content, ladies and gentlemen. Just some beautiful content. Quality.
What's worse than waking up at a party and finding a penis drawn on your face?
Having one.
Finding out later it was traced.
Oh, come on. Make some stories, man. These people...
You want story jokes?
Yeah, let's do this. Needs an Oscar. Thank you. Thank you. I hope for an Oscar for best performing YouTuber of really horrible content or quality content.
I can like, if I were to talk about any kind of story, I immediately just thought of a story with a mate of mine who had a cut on the underside of his foot.
Go ahead.
Okay, so like, you know that the general part where the big toe hits the foot and then it's just before the curve, like the indent of the foot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in between the indent of the foot and the actual, you know, where the toe hits the actual foot itself. Yeah, he had a cut just in between there. And how he got this cut was when he was, it was during autumn, or what do you guys call it? I think it's like fall, I guess you guys call it.
It's basically the same.
Yeah. Well, generally it was during autumn, and he was playing soccer in the backyard with his family, and he decided to play barefoot. And unfortunately, he stepped on a rock where he acquired this cut on the underside of his foot. And so he just goes, I'm a tough guy, I can just play straight through it. So he continues playing soccer with his family.
A channel called 5 Foot Finger Stuck in Magical... What the fuck?
What?
I'm sorry, the comments are just... Okay, so apparently so we have Ceaseless Agony and Savage Cabbage. And the Savage Cabbage literally just asked Agony, let's see, what was it? Didn't you mention a channel called 5 Foot Fingered Stuck in Magical Dildo?
What?
Wow.
Well, the thing is technically we're not, what do you call it? We're not sponsored by YouTube right now, so we're actually trying to get the views up. So any views right now would be fantastic.
Yeah, we're just doing our usual shit. We just talk shit.
Oh dear God, what?
But
a man and a woman meet in an elevator. Where are you heading today? The man asks. I'm going down to give blood. How much do you get paid for giving blood? Oh, about $20. Wow, says the man. I'm going to donate sperm, and the sperm bank pays $100. The woman angrily gets off the elevator. The next day, the man and the woman meet in the elevator again. Fancy meeting you. Where are you off to? Sperm bank, she says with a mouthful.
Oh.
Wait for it.
Oh, fuck. Jeez.
What the fuck?
I was like, how is that funny? And then after I just slowly processed in my mind, I was like, oh, that's fucked up.
I love my comments. The comments are beautiful this night. Ceaseless Agony. The woman is a trap now. Never mind. Futanari.
That's grody.
I love it. God bless the comment section. We're here at the late night hour in the graveyard shift. We just have nothing but horrible jokes to tell. Where you, the viewer,
there we go. I can go like that.
With you, the viewer, do I get more comments to make it better? So please, make our make the comment section blaze so we may enjoy it. Oh, I love y'all. That's funny as hell. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And yes, I'm just doing something for this little club in Trove, but don't mind me. Just listen to the hilarious bullshittery of my friends. Right now, I'm just focused on this while laughing. I don't know how to make it enjoyable other than I'm listening to Corey in the House theme.
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
No,
My
no,
girl
no.
caught me blowing my dick with an air dryer. She asked me what I was doing. Apparently, heating your dinner wasn't a good answer.
Wow. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Yeah, I love that. I don't know, but I love agony right now. I don't know how to make it enjoyable other than I'm listening to Corey in the House theme. There's a literal fucking thing about. It's like a big ass meme of Corey in the House. You always. You can always use a hairdryer to heat up food. Some girl melted cheese with it. Huh. So, you know, Nate, I just thought of something. If he would have said, I'm heating up a hot dog for you to use for your... Okay.
Wow.
Hold on. There are so many random comments. I melted 10 dildos with that.
Okay. Hold on. A mother and a father took their 6-year-old son to a nude beach. As the boy walked around along the beach, he noticed that some of the ladies had boobs bigger than his mother's and asked why. She told her son, the bigger they are, the dumber the person is.
Wait.
The boy... What?
PIDR. Fleeka show. What is that? PIDR? Is it like a slang?
Really, bruh?
What?
These people, like, literally were, like, rolling on the floor laughing their asses off earlier.
I'm Russian.
I am Russia.
I am Russia.
But, still, like,
anyway.
these people rolling on the floor laughing their asses off
I'm trying to figure
jokes,
out.
and now you're like, you're interrupting said jokes to figure out what PIDR means.
Alright, fine. Continue. I'm so sorry.
I done lost where I was in that joke.
Something about the bigger the boobs, the dumber they are.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Now I gotta start over. Alright, anyway. A mother and a father took their 6-year-old son to a nude beach. As the boy walked along the beach, he noticed that some of the ladies had boobs bigger than his mother's, and asked why. She told her son, the bigger they are, the dumber the person is. The boy, pleased with the answer, goes to play in the ocean, but returns to tell his mother that many of the men have larger units than his dad. His mother replies, the bigger they are, the dumber the person. Again, satisfied with this answer, the boy returns to the ocean to play. Shortly after the boy returned again, he promptly told his mother, Daddy is talking to the dumbest girl on the beach, and the longer he talks, the dumber he gets.
Nate, are you seeing the are you seeing the comment section? just have a look, see it.
Wow.
Like,
wow. I don't know what's funnier, the jokes, the comments, or your little picture of you, like, screen and shot of you.
Funny, asshole, funny.
I do my best. I recall my first time with a condom. I was 16 or so. I went to buy a pack of condoms at the pharmacy. There was a beautiful woman assistant behind the counter, and she could see that I was new to it. She handed me a package and asked if I knew how to wear one. I honestly answered, no, this is my first time. So she unwrapped the package, took one out, slipped it over her thumb. She cautioned me to make sure it was on tight and secure. I apparently still looked confused, so she looked all around the store to see if it was empty, and it was. Just a minute, she said. I walked to the door and locked it. Taking my hand, she led me into the back room, unbuttoned my blouse, and removed it. She unhooked her bra and laid it aside. Do these excite you? She asked. Well, I was so dumbstruck that all I could do was nod my head. She then said it was time to slip the condom on. As I was slipping it on, she dropped her skirt, removed her pants, and laid down on the desk. Well, come on, she said. We don't have much time. So I climbed on her. It was so wonderful that, unfortunately, I could no longer hold back the kapow. I was done within a few moments. She looked at me with a bit of a frown. Did you put the condom on? She asked. I said, I sure did, and I held my thumb up to show her.
I love the comment section.
My colleague said to me, I bet you can't see your dick when you look down in the shower. My reply, no, just your daughter's head.
I love late night hour. Like, I'm sorry. Alright, Savage. I love the late night hour streams.
Why? Because the time of the day where we can just talk about the most fucked up shit.
Yeah, and the fact that I get the most random comments ever makes it so much more beautiful. Like, I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments while listening to Nate, and some of the comments are funnier than what he says.
They are.
Like what?
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, they're actually having a full-fledged conversation.
About dildos. And the purpose of, like, having one that sticks to the... The most interesting thing I do on Pornhub is that I always go watch watermelon eating tutorial. What
watermelon eating tutorial?
On Pornhub. I don't think I've ever... Like, I don't even think that's a thing, is it? Someone quick, look up Pornhub.
Viewers, stand by. Kiso is about to pull out his phone, and you will catch him fapping.
Yeah, next thing you know, they just
wait. I remember the guy said to hold the spoon at a 90-degree angle. It's a real thing. Are you kidding me? There's an actual...
What, are you actually looking it up right now?
I'm about to actually look it up because I don't think there is a literal thing.
Like, you guys, you're gonna see him fapping.
If I fap, the whole screen's gonna go...
You're gonna hear it.
He's gonna, like, y'all are gonna see it. Y'all are gonna know what's going on because you're gonna see a slight illumination on the screen because of his phone. And then about 15 seconds later, he's gonna shoot himself in the face.
Hey.
The fucked up thing is I'm actually paying attention to the screen to make sure I'm not right. I'm over here looking up jokes and I'm not even looking at my computer anymore.
Wait, hold on.
He's like, yeah, I'm looking up jokes, but then it's like, now I'm looking at Kiso and it's like, please,
hold on.
Do not do that.
Hold on. Savage Cabbage, what is the difference between a washing machine and a girl? I'm stumped.
Enlighten me. I want to know.
What's the difference? What is the difference, Savage? What is the difference? When you dump a load into the...
What?
When you dump a load into the machine, it doesn't fucking follow you around.
Oh my God.
Surprise sex is the best thing to wake up to, unless you're in prison.
Depends on where the surprise is coming from. Who knows? You could be the one. You trying to give it to someone in the prison, all of a sudden the one that's receiving is like, surprise, I was waiting for you.
Oh, okay, wait, I got one. Alright, so there's a woman in a bank. She's pregnant. While she's in the bank gets held up. The robber gets caught, but before he gets hauled away, he fires 3 shots. All 3 shots shoot the woman in the stomach. She gets rushed to the hospital. The doctor tells her, I've got good news, I've got better news, and then I've got bad news. The good news is you're pregnant with triplets. The better news is they're all going to be fine. But the bad news is each one of them has taken one of the bullets. It will pass around their 10th birthday. Well, 10 years later, a woman sitting at home when one of her sons comes home early from school. And he has a confused look on his face. So she asks him, she says, son,
on Pornhub.
what's wrong?
What the?
So he says,
Did I hear
well,
that right,
mommy...
I'm sorry, Nate, but goddamn these comments.
Fuck.
But anyway, so he says, well, I went to the bathroom today and I was doing a number 2, and a bullet came out. Well, the mother sat for a minute, remembered the situation, and she decided she was going to tell her son the story. A few hours later, the kids are all home. Her second son comes up to her with a confused look, and he says, Mommy, I just went number 2 and a bullet came out. So she tells her second son the story. What about half an hour later, her third son comes in laughing his ass off. And she says, baby, what's so damn funny? He says, I was out back pissing on a tree, saw a cat, aimed at the cat and shot it.
That is fucked up.
Yeah, I actually remember a joke that my stepbrother once told me. So there's this guy, 3 guys. One guy's his name is Manners. Another guy's name is Fuck Off, and another guy, his name is Shit. And so they're playing, they're going around and they're just like playing some football or something like that. And all of a sudden, Shit, he falls over into a bush with some wire barbs and all that. So he gets stuck, and so they start trying to pull him out of this wire, this bush that has all these wire barbs. But then Fuck Off, he sees there's a hospital not far from their position. And he goes, hey, Manners, why don't you stay here and help him out? I'll go to the hospital and see if I can get some help. And he goes, oh, okay. So Fuck Off, he goes to the hospital and he goes, please, you need to help me. A friend of mine has seemed to have fallen into a bush with some razor sharp wires and barbs. And she goes, oh, okay. Well, can I please get your name? Yeah, Fuck Off. And he goes, excuse me? And he shouts it, fuck off! Where's your Manners? Oh, he's just outside picking up shit.
Wow.
I remember you telling me that joke once.
Alright. Well, alright, here's one. Little April is not the best in Sunday school. Usually she sleeps through the class.
Hold on, before you...
I'm gonna kick your ass.
No, it's funny because if you read the comments, someone's asking a question onto the joke. He literally asked, so does Fuck Off fuck himself off?
Very possible.
See,
does his penis touch his asshole?
That's why I literally stopped you, because it was funny.
Alright. Well, little April is not the best Sunday school student. Usually she sleeps through class. One day, the teacher calls on her while she is napping. Tell me, April, who created the universe? When April doesn't stir, little Johnny, sitting behind her, pokes her with a pin and jabs her with a pin. God almighty, shouted April, and the teacher said, very good. And April fell back asleep. A while later, the teacher asks April, who is our Lord and Savior? But April didn't even stir from her slumber. Once again, Johnny pulls out his little pin, pokes her in the back. Jesus Christ, she yells as she wakes up. A few hours later, the teacher realizes April is sleeping once more and decides to ask her a trick question. What did Eve say to Adam when they had their 23rd child? And again, Johnny jabs her with the pin in the back. This time, April jumps up and shouted, "If you stick me with that fucking thing one more time, I'll break it in half and stick it up your ass."
I love... God damn it, so many good things on prime time. Dang it, Art needs to be on so that we can actually do the primetime voice.
What the? Oh, man.
Rest in peace, Adam. Yeah. If you do like this quality content, please subscribe, and if you want to see more, please leave it in the comment section. Like, we do light stuff at times, some regular GTA and whatnot, but this is like a new thing on my channel where every so often we'll do, like, I don't know, what do you call it?
Just something random for the fans, you know, random shit.
Yeah, alright.
This reminds me of the time where, like, how you were just talking about the fucking Dirty Sanchez shit.
Yeah, I don't... Wait, when was that? Like, I know we had a whole bunch of videos.
Ages ago.
Yeah, god
like when
damn.
Tiffy still played fucking
Oh, yeah.
GTA and all that, so quite a while ago.
But yeah, no. We do... Let's see. When you get bored in GTA, do you follow traffic rules, or do you just bomb the entire city?
Both.
A little bit of A, a little
yeah.
bit of B. If you're on PlayStation, we are on PlayStation. But currently, right now,
So when I was 15, I was having lady troubles, so my dad decided he was going to help me find a girlfriend. The only thing he wanted to know is what I wanted most in a woman. My response was my dick. I got grounded and high-fived.
Let's see, what was it? I found a dildo in GTA San Andreas and beat the shit out of cops. Yeah, I've actually found the dildo in that game too. It's just...
Dad, what does gay mean? Son, it means to be happy. Dad, are you gay? No, son, I have a wife.
Oh my god, that was beautiful.
I wonder if the receptionist at the sperm bank has ever used the phrase "thanks for coming."
I don't know, I would think so, but at the same...
The fucked up thing is, I'm reading most of these, but this is like shit that I actually say. Thoughts that I actually have.
Well then, stop reading them and then just say them.
But that's the thing, I usually say, I have these thoughts, or I say shit like this in the given situation. These people just did a nice job of categorizing it all for me, so that way I don't have to fucking think about it. Just look for it.
But yeah, no. All honesty aside, though, we are hopefully going to be...
Spell me.
Wait,
wait for it. Spell me.
Okay, wait, you wanting me to do it?
Yes, spell me.
Okay, M-E.
But you forgot the D.
Ha, I know that joke. There's no D in me. Not yet.
Not yet.
That was a Vegeta, there was also like a meme for that with Vegeta and Bulma. God rest God rest the Japanese, voice actress for Bulma.
When I was a kid, my dad sat me down and showed me pictures of why I should always wear a condom. Funny thing is, they were all just pictures of me.
Oh, quality stuff.
Hey, son, do you want to hear a joke? Sure, Dad. Sex. Huh. I don't get it. And you never will.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nate, look at the comment section. Holy shit, Agony, they do Dragon Ball.
Oh, hell yeah.
We loved fucking Dragon Ball.
Dude, I've said it before, I'll say it again. If Dragon Ball Z could be a religion, it would be
Oh, no, trust me, we know about Dragon Ball. We actually watched, like, we've watched Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball G, well...
GT doesn't count.
Well...
Oh my god.
Somewhat.
Dragon Ball is Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z is Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball GT is a failure at life.
Well... There is some good parts out of GT, like Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's probably the only, and Gogeta Super Saiyan 4.
No. You want to hear how badly they want to get rid of GT entirely? They want to get rid of it so badly that they actually had the nerve to say Super Saiyan 4 is still stronger than God.
Actually,
God was made to replace Super Saiyan 4. They were trying to get rid of it because the concept doesn't make sense. Why would you go half monkey?
See, look. Even one of them was like, at least the Super Saiyan 4 were cool. Yeah, see.
Yeah, but they were cool. But I mean, still, they actually had the nerve to come out and say that Super Saiyan 4 is still stronger than God.
Yeah, see.
Like, really?
Now from dirty deals to anime debates.
I just thought of this fucking this joke that someone told me ages ago. I can't believe I actually just remembered it. So it's
You should make a second account and stream Dragon Ball Super. Don't stream on this account because it might get a strike. That is true, but at the same time, I'm technically what I'm doing is more or less just a debate, conversational debate, I think. I mean, if I get a strike for it, then that's just sad. From their parts, actually just striking. But I mean, I wouldn't mind making a second account. Actually, we are thinking of doing something like that, weren't we, Nate? Like, doing something for a second account? Or was that just you?
No, it's something I came up with for a second account, but I'm not going to divulge any information on it because it's going to be a surprise.
That is true. Well, you heard it
anyway.
there. But no.
Alright.
But...
Hold on. Here's one that I think the viewers might actually get a kick out of too, just because of some of the things that they've been commenting.
Alright.
So, Tim, Tom, and Teddy were all lost in the forest. Each of them had 25 cents to survive. They walked around for hours and had no luck. So Tim suggested they split up and meet up in the same spot in an hour. They all agreed and set out on their separate ways. While walking, Tim came across a dick sucking machine and it cost 25 cents to use. And he says, "Wow, haven't got my dick sucked in a while. Why not?" So he puts in his quarter, gets his dick sucked, and continues on his way. Then while Tom was walking, he comes across it as well and realizes that he only had 10 minutes until they were all to meet up again. So he said, "Well, I haven't got my dick sucked in a while, so why not?" So he puts in his quarter and gets his dick sucked. After gathering himself, he realizes that he had to hurry back. He gets to there and Tom and Teddy are there waiting for him. "Where were you?" asked Teddy. "Lost track of time," said Tom. "Well, does everyone have their quarters?" asked Teddy. They all share a look. "Well," asked Teddy. "I lost mine," said Tim and Tom at the same time. Teddy smiles and then pulls out 3 quarters. Gross.
That was funny.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Also,
well, how about this?
let's see.
A family is at a dinner table. So there's a mother and father, and a son and daughter. So the son asks the father, "Dad, how many kinds of boobs are there?" The father, surprised, answers, "Well, son, a woman goes through 3 phases. In her 20s, a woman's breasts are like melons, round and firm. In her 20s, in her 30s and 40s, they're like pears, still nice and hanging a bit. After 50, they're like onions." And the son goes, "Onions?" He goes, "Yes. You see them, and they make you cry." This infuriated his wife and daughter. And the daughter asks Mum, and he goes, "Mum, what kind of willies are there?" The mother smiles and says, "Well, dear, a man goes through 3 phases. In his 20s, his willy is like an oak tree, mighty and hard. In his 30s and 40s, it's like a birch, flexible but reliable. After his 50s, it's like a Christmas tree. A Christmas tree? The daughter asks. And the mother goes, yes, dead from the root up, and balls are just there for decoration.
Wow.
All right, I've got something that everybody should try. Step 1, change your Wi-Fi password to blow me first. Step 2, wait for someone to ask for it.
I'm gonna change my Wi-Fi password right now. Alright, Savage.
Ooh, I actually know this one. All right. 3 fathers are talking about their sons. The first father says, my son is a successful doctor. He's so rich, he just bought his best friend a Lamborghini. The second father says, my son's a successful hedge fund manager. He's so rich, he just bought his best friend a yacht. The third father says, my son's the CEO of a big company. He's so rich, he just bought his best friend a castle. Right then, the fourth father walks in and asks what they were talking about. The other 3 fathers say, we're talking about our successful sons. What does yours do? The fourth father says, well, my son's a gay stripper. The other 3 fathers say, oh wow, you must really be disappointed. The fourth father then replies, no, not really. He's doing very well for himself. His 3 boyfriends just bought him a Lamborghini, a yacht, and a castle.
Oh, that was beautiful. Brings a tear to my eye. Everybody is gay now. Oh, don't get us started with the whole bullshit comment sections of talks, because there is a lot of shit that we could talk about that you do not want to give us fire. We're like,
men visit a prostitute.
Like we are like cavemen. Sorry, but we are like cavemen. You give us something to run with, we'll be idiots and go, ooh.
Pretty much. Okay, 2 men visit a prostitute. What does one saggy boob say to the other?
Well, I'm curious. What does one saggy boob say to the other?
Go on, tell us.
We need support or people will think we're nuts. Alright, 2 men visit a prostitute. The first man goes into the bedroom. He comes out about 10 minutes later and says, heck, my wife is better than that. The second man goes in. He comes out about 10 minutes later and says, yeah, you're right. Your wife is better than that.
That's just horrible. Big, you didn't catch what he was getting?
Sorry, I'm a little distracted cooking my dinner.
Oh, did you hear him at least?
Hear him? Yes. Pay attention? Fuck no.
Say it again for our poor cooking friend.
Okay. 2 men visit a prostitute. The first man goes into the bedroom. He comes out about 10 minutes later and says, hell, my wife is better than that. The second man goes in. He comes out about 10 minutes later and says, yeah, you know, you're right. Your wife is better than that.
Shit. That's fucked up.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
When girls be like, suck my dick, everybody laughs. But when boys yell, eat my pussy, shit gets awkward.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Quick, someone find out if that's true. Ready? Nate, say it.
Hell no, I'm not trying to make shit awkward.
Just
A man
thinking
is in
about
a
it
hotel
just makes
lobby.
it seem awkward.
For real. A man is in a hotel lobby. He wants to ask the clerk a question. As he turns to go to the front desk, he accidentally bumps into a woman beside him. And as he does, his elbow goes into her breast. They are both quite startled. The man turns to her and says, ma'am, if your heart is as soft as your breast, I know you will forgive me. She replies, if your penis is as hard as your elbow, I'm in room 436.
Oh.
Wow.
Hello. Now, see, have you ever noticed the fact that, like, when a man and a woman have the same conversation or say the same thing, there's way too much different meanings to it?
Example.
Like, okay, example. Alright. If a woman says, I'm not wearing any underwear, what does that mean to you? As a guy.
She's a horny slut. She wants to get fucked.
Right.
Yeah, she's not wearing like any fucking panties or.
Now,
like that's like textbook. Like
now, if a guy were to walk up and say, "I'm not wearing any underwear," what do you?
Faggot.
What do you really?
Run for the fucking hills.
That means that guy must have shat his pants and every other fucking thing in the books. Like there's a legitimate difference. Like, women and men have two different ways of saying, like, the same thing, but it comes out completely different. Especially if you're married.
Dude, tomorrow's my girlfriend's birthday. What should I give her? I don't know. Give her your dick. You idiot. I want to get her something big. Fine. Give her my dick.
I love it. Fine, just get here, take my dick and use it. And I love the fact that now our comments, like our commenters are now like slowly subsiding. There's not a lot of comments now. That makes me kind of sad. There was a lot of fun comments from those people. From Savage and Ceaseless. And I think one other person, the I Am Russian dude. Which if you're Russian, drink some vodka. If life gives you lemons, you make lemonade.
Fuck that. Ask for tequila and salt, then call me and we'll throw a party.
Exactly. Comment. Thank you.
Well, actually, if he was Russian, just slow down.
Yeah.
Oh,
right. A little boy named Charlie.
Wait, hey.
It's because we're dying.
dying in a good way or dying in a bad way? Because if you're dying in a bad way, we'll call 911 for you, but or at least I'll find someone that's close to you, and maybe we can call 911 from there. Your comments don't work, Nate.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
A little boy named Charlie complains to his teacher, "I'm too smart for the first grade." The teacher then goes to the principal with Charlie. The principal asks some questions. What's 3 times 3? 9. What's 6 times 3? 18. Okay, fine. What's 6 squared? 36. The principal is impressed by Charlie's intelligence and allows him to go to the 3rd grade. The teacher responds, "Hold the damn phone," and asks Charlie some questions. What does a cow have 4 of that I only have 2 of? Charlie then says, legs. What is in your pants that's not on mine? Pockets. What does a dog do that a man steps into? Pants. What goes in hard then comes out soft? Bubble gum. What does the man do standing up, a woman do sitting down, and a dog do on 3 legs? Shake hands. What starts with F and has a U and a C in it and ends with K and means heat and excitement? Fire truck. The principal then says, "Fuck that. He can go to the 5th grade." Since I got the last 7 questions wrong.
How bad do you have to? Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. And you know Art is, like, if Art was awake, this shit would be fucking amazing.
Art would be dying, like he'd be coughing himself to death.
Yeah, it's a good thing he's asleep.
No argument there.
He's way too sick. Comments, wish him well.
How so?
After, it's a long story, but pretty much he got sick from everyone else here except for me, because the fact that somehow, some way, I'm not been sick from any of them. But Art's wife is sick. The people we live with are sick. He's sick. Not in the head. That's normal, but just normally sick.
Alright. One day there was a little girl watching TV and she sees two girls kissing. She asks her mom, "Mommy, why are those two girls kissing?" The mother then replied, "Oh, they're just making a cake." The little girl says, "Oh, okay." The very next day, the little girl's watching TV and she sees two black guys kissing. She asks her mother, "Why are those two guys kissing?" The mother replied again, "Oh, they're just making cake."
Hey, hold on. Why would you say that? That's actually messed up.
What?
Read the comment section.
It's probably getting to the... It's getting... Oh, right. I was about to say, if it's to do with the joke...
No.
Sure he's building up to the punchline.
No.
I was working on it, but I got interrupted.
Sorry, but...
Yeah.
Fixing... What? Oh. You messed up. Okay. Okay, I was about to say, that'd be bad, man. That'd be really, really bad. Alright, go ahead, sorry. I was making sure the comment wasn't actually the way the comment said.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, the little girl again says, "Oh, okay." The very next morning, the mother was coming down the stairs and she sees her daughter with a smile on her face, and her mother asks, "Why such a smile?" The little girl replies, "I seen you and Daddy make a cake last night." The mother looks at her daughter in shock. "Oh, really? How was it?" The little girl replied, "I licked the frosting off the couch." Oh, that's gross.
Wow. Just overwhelmingly.
Cop on a horse says to little girl on bike, "Did Santa get you that?" "Yes," replies the little girl. "Well, tell him to put a reflector light on it next year." The fine and fines her $5. The little girl looks up at the cop and says, "Nice horse you got there. Did Santa bring you that?" The cop chuckles and replies, "He sure did." "Well," says the little girl, "next time tell Santa not to put a dick under the horse. Put a dick under the horse and not on top."
Wow. That's fucking hilarious. It's kind of funny but messed up. Yeah, the one with the frosting was.
Yeah, that one.
Like it was kind of funny but nasty.
Does anybody remember like way back in the day when Orlando Bloom threw a punch at Justin Bieber and that shit was all over the fucking news?
I think so.
I'm a fucking caveman when it comes to social, like just
hey,
celebrity gossip.
Hey, I'm a celebrity.
Yeah, well, I don't know what everybody else's personal opinion is about that, but personally, I think it's wrong to try and hit little girls.
Why was I not surprised? That was going to be what the joke was. Like even I, like looking at just like I look at just
20. Hold on. After 20 years of marriage, a wife finds out that her husband had been fucking her for the entire marriage with a dildo. She is so angry she asks her husband to explain the dildo. The husband's response is, "Explain our kids."
That is a good question. I mean,
I told my crush at school, "If you love me, come wearing red tomorrow." The next day she came wearing black. When she dropped her pen, she bent over to pick it up, and I got to look up her skirt at her red thong. Moral of the story, she really loves me underneath it all.
Wow.
That was actually fun. I've actually had that
Best way
happen.
to answer the phone. "Bob's Whorehouse. You got the dough, we got the hoe. How can we help you?"
Gee, I wonder what the worst way to answer a phone.
This one's a question of morality.
Which in this fucking YouTube video is not very high.
Yeah, I was about to say, the chances of...
Would it be considered sexual assault if you jump on a cheerleader when she yells, "Give me a D"?
Oh.
Well, I mean... I'm weird. I'm slowly dying of these jokes. Hey, we're all laughing our asses to death. It's better to laugh than to cry. But no, I don't know. See, I mean,
wow.
I mean, technically
Sometimes
she is.
You can laugh while you cry.
I mean, technically she is asking for the D's, so I would say no.
A boy asks his father, "Dad, how do you spell vagina?" The father's response, "Shit, you should have asked me last night, son. I had it on the tip of my tongue."
Ah, beautiful.
I don't know. Like for me, that joke kind of strikes home because that's kind of how my fucking family is.
So you're saying that your family just basically tells you, well, it's on the tip of my tongue of how to spell vagina. Here, give me a couple minutes. I'll figure it out for you again.
No. Like, if I were to ask my dad some shit like that, my dad would reply, "Should have asked me last night because it was on the tip of my tongue," like he was eating pussy.
Antonio Jones.
We all know he wasn't, but
how
still.
you doing, Antonio Jones?
Did I ever tell you guys my penis was in the Guinness Book of World Records?
For being the...
Eventually, the librarian kicked me out.
I thought you were talking about real life. I was about to say, what, for being the world's smallest?
Dude, seriously? I'm like a town over, and I can whip my shit out in my living room and smack you where you're sitting.
We sure about that, because by the time you sing it over here, you'll probably hit Karina the dog before you hit me.
Well, you probably shouldn't use the dog as a shield.
No, good riddance. She needs
Says
to
he
be...
was using it as a shield.
Fuck that, I'm just gonna use it as a shield and just duck. Oh my god, so many fun comments, ladies and gentlemen. Topics. Oh man. You gotta love it. Like, holy shit. Nate, this is actually the most comments so far on a video I've had.
Yeah, content,
despite
bro.
being the very awkward time.
No, like, at this time of night, you get, like, the adults, some teenagers, occasionally the weird squeaker.
Female cop, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do will be used against you. Male suspect, boobs?
Clever.
I almost want to do something wrong legally, just so I can try that.
Yeah, but you gotta make sure that you have a fucking female officer in order to, talk to you.
You have the right
wow,
to...
this is actually pretty ingenious.
Hey.
An easy way to tell if she wants the D. Text her and say, "Wanna bang." Wait for her to reply. If she gets mad, then just reply back, "Oh my gosh, it was supposed to say wanna hang."
Huh? That makes sense.
Autocorrect.
Autocorrect, yeah.
Damn that autocorrect.
Damn you, autocorrect. Wow.
I mean, let's be honest. Autocorrect sucks.
Babe, when I die, I want you to cremate me, pour my ashes into a bowl of chili, and eat me just so I can tear that ass up one more time.
Oh, don't bring that up again. That reminds me of how I once had this really, really fucking hot curry that my mum made.
That went in your...
Holy shit.
That went in your ass and you magically had sex with it?
It just came back out of there and That's the part that hurts.
Eating the fucking curry, it was fucking delicious. The next morning, however, just before I had to go to fucking school, like this is when I was still in fucking high school and shit, I'm spending my fucking morning on the toilet seat trying to stay on the damn thing. But, you know, the curry is burning my fucking asshole to the point where I'm jumping off the toilet seat.
Rest in peace, autocorrect.
You know, like, do you have any idea how mind-fucking that is when you're instinctively trying to do two things that are completely the opposite? Your mind is instinctively, so it's not even intellectually, you're instinctively sitting on the toilet seat in order to take a shit. But then you feel the burning sensation coming out of your ass, so instinctively you're jumping back off.
Yeah. That's like the fucking, the hot chip challenge.
Dear God, I do not want to see... like, I've seen those challenges. They're...
Dude, I have a bag of those chips sitting on the floor next to me right now. Like, not even kidding.
Yeah, well,
What challenge is this?
It's the hot...
The Pocky chip.
Pocky chip? What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
they're really, really hot.
It's a tortilla chip made with ghost chili peppers.
Ooh, sounds delicious.
I mean, they're delicious, but I think what was it? Okay, the dumbest one I've seen is the cinnamon challenge. That shit's stupid.
Yeah, that is very stupid.
Man, the cinnamon challenge died so long ago.
But it's still a thing, though.
There were these guys known as there were these group of Aussies who live further down south from where I am, where they thought that the cinnamon challenge was very easy, so they upgraded it to
shit. I'm getting disgusting images.
Yeah, hey. And they could not handle it. Not any of them.
Have a nice evening, Fixin'. Please subscribe if you like the content. If you don't, then thank you for stopping by.
And we apologize humbly. But it's gonna be the same thing next time.
What's up? How much?
Is that Tiffy I can hear in the background?
Yeah,
sounds like
it was.
A man and a wife go to their honeymoon hotel for their 25th anniversary. As the couple reflected on the magical evening 25 years ago, the wife asked the husband, "When you first saw my naked body in front of you, what was the thought going through your mind?" The husband replies, "All I wanted to do was fuck your brains out and suck your tits dry." Then, as the wife undressed, she asked, "Well, what are you thinking now?" Her husband replies, "Looks like I did a pretty good job."
Oh, that's all. Ow, 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 ow.
A boss said to his secretary, "I want to have sex with you. I will make it very fast. I'll throw $1,000 on the floor. By the time you bend down to pick it up, I'll be done." She thought for a moment, then called her boyfriend and told him the story. Her boyfriend then said to her, "Do it, but ask him for $2,000. Pick up the money very fast, and he wouldn't even have time to undress himself." So she agrees. Half an hour goes by. The boyfriend decides to call his girlfriend. He asks, "What happened?" She responds, "The bastard used coins. I'm still picking it up."
Dear God. Clever.
That awkward moment when a rapist picks up a hitchhiking serial killer. "Killer, turn down this dark road there." Rapist, "I was planning on it."
Who would win that outcome? Stay tuned to find out.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I'm a little curious on who would win in that outcome.
Would the rapist win, or will the murderer win?
A manager hired a new secretary. She was young, sweet, and polite. One day, while taking dictation, she noticed his fly was open. While leaving the room, she courteously said, "Oh, sir, did you know that your barracks door was open?" He did not understand her remark, but later on happened to look down and saw that a zipper was open. He decided to have some fun with his new employee. Calling her in, he asked, "By the way, Miss Jones, when you saw my barracks door open this morning, did you also see a soldier standing at attention?" The secretary was quite witty, replied, "Why, no, sir. All I saw was a disabled veteran sitting on 2 duffel bags."
Oh!
Oh, damn!
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. I repeat, there's an accident on 9th Street. Oh, God.
A couple buys a new computer. When trying to set the password, the husband types in "my penis." The wife falls on the ground laughing as the screen says, "Error. Password not long enough."
Damn. Again, shots fired.
What's the difference between jam and jelly? I can't jelly my dick in your ass.
That's funny.
Someone asked me how people view lesbians in my country. Apparently, usually in HD wasn't the answer they were looking for.
I don't know, let's find out. How do you view them?
A girl walks in her parents' bedroom one night. "What the fuck?" she screams. "And you want me to see a doctor for sucking my thumb?" I'm not saying she's a slut, but she did get fired from the sperm bank for drinking on the job.
What? Is that an actual joke?
It's on here.
I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to eat my dinner.
No, I'm not saying she's a slut, but she did get fired from the sperm bank for drinking on the job.
Aw.
That's freaking hilarious, man.
Next time you're having sex with your significant other, stop right in the middle of it. When she asks what you're doing, say, "Shh, I saw this in a porno once. It's called buffering."
Loading, please, loading dick.
The Tooth Fairy teaches kids that they can get money for their body parts. I blame her for prostitution. Husband, honey, tell me something that you think will make me happy and mad at the same time. Wife, you've got a bigger penis than all of your friends.
I mean, that would make me happy and then mad because
Yeah, that is true.
So, I mean, props to you, man. You asked that question you shouldn't have asked.
A man walks into his house with a duck under his arms. He walks up to his wife, and it says, "This is a pig. This is the pig I've been fucking." His wife says, "That's a duck." He quickly replies, "I wasn't talking to you."
Wow. That's just cold.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. We are having some
Text
good
message translations. "I'm hungry" translates to "I'm hungry." "I'm sleepy" translates to "I'm sleepy." "Do you want to go to the movies" translates to "I'd eventually like to have sex with you." "Can I take you out to dinner" translates to "I'd eventually like to have sex with you." "Can I call you sometime" translates to "I'd eventually like to have sex with you." "Nice dress" translates to "nice tits." "What's wrong" translates to "I don't see why you're making such a big deal about this." Or, I guess sex tonight is out of the question." "I love you" translates to "Let's fuck right now." My girlfriend's dad asked me what I do for a living. Apparently your daughter was not what he was looking for.
Well, what are your qualifications? Just fucking
Porn star
yourself.
dick.
This intrigues me. Go on. And like that, the
Porn star dig my ass. You asked for it. I remember a few years ago when my daughter was 8 years old, she came up to me and asked, "Daddy, what is sex?" I was somewhat surprised that she would even ask such a question, but I figured she was old enough to ask the question, and surely she's old enough for a straight answer. So I proceeded to tell her all about the birds and the bees. After the explanation, my daughter was a little pale and wide-eyed in disbelief. "By the way, dear, why did you ask?" I then asked her. She replied, "Mommy told me to tell you that dinner would be ready in just a couple of secs." Wow.
Oh no.
That took a sharp turn to nowhere
Yeah.
quickly.
that is a little bad.
What's longer when pulled, fits between breasts, slides neatly into a hole, can choke people when it's when used improperly, and is best when jerked.
I wasn't paying attention. Can you say that again?
What is longer when pulled, fits between breasts, slides neatly into a hole, can choke people when used improperly, and is best when jerked. A seatbelt, pervert.
Oh, I totally knew that.
Yeah, sure you did.
Right, viewers, you believe me. Oh.
Huh. Girl, babe, I just got a tattoo of a seashell on my thigh. Can you hear the ocean? Man puts head on her thigh. Oh, but I sure can smell fish.
Well, time to hit the old dusty trail.
I stopped a girl from getting sexually assaulted today. Really? How? Self-control, bro. Self-control.
Wow.
Let's settle this argument like adults. In the bedroom. Naked.
With a fondue machine.
What? Remind me never to come to your house.
Was that the Joker?
Eat here.
What are you eating?
Frozen vegetables, like fucking peas, carrot, corn, and that
What?
shit's now all over the place.
Hey,
Oh,
hey.
I'm nervous. I've never been with a prostitute before. It's alright, baby. Just tell me what you like. I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Huh. Dating a stripper is like eating a noisy bag of chips in church. Everyone looks at you in disgust, but deep down inside, they want some too.
I mean, have you ever seen that before? Just people just like they'll look at you and it's just like, man, you're disgusting. All the guys in the blue. It's like
3 desperately ill men go to their doctor seeking help. One is an alcoholic, one is a chain smoker, and the other is gay. The doctor tells the men if you indulge in any of your habits again, you will die. So the 3 men leave, and then the alcoholic sees a bar and hears the loud music and just can't resist. He orders a shot of whiskey, drinks it, and suddenly drops down dead. The other 2 men walking outside realize how serious this is. When the chain smoker sees a half a cigarette on the ground, still burning, so the gay guy says to the chain smoker, "If you bend over and pick that up, we're both dead."
I've heard that one. That one's funny.
If she's still able to walk to the kitchen after sex, you don't deserve a fucking sandwich.
Speaking of someone eating.
I'm not eating anymore. I just finished.
Are you sure?
Literally about like 2 minutes ago.
That's not what you were saying just a second ago.
So my daughter asked me if butterflies have small penises. Parenting books don't prepare you for this, and I am not Googling butterfly dicks.
Daddy, do butterflies have small penises? I don't know, ask your mother.
When a guy calls a girl hot, he's looking at her body. When he calls her pretty, he's looking at her face. When he calls her beautiful, he's looking at her heart. All 3 guys still want to fuck you, though.
Yeah, that is... Yeah, that's true.
Why do people say grow some balls? Balls are weak and sensitive. If you want to be tough, grow a vagina. Those things can take a pounding.
Are you kidding me? Nate, did you just go with that joke?
It was on there. I just read it.
I wasn't paying attention. Just, like, I gotta clean up.
That was funny.
What's so funny about me cleaning up?
The joke, not you. I mean, you are also. I mean, you're also funny, but that's a different topic for a different day.
I hate it when girls get on Facebook and post something along the lines of,
What's
taking
up?
off your bra at the end of the day is the best feeling you have ever felt. Guys
Nate
will
and
never
Vig.
understand. We like it just as much as you
We're
do.
actually doing a like late night stream and. But anyway, me, Vig, and Nate are literally just doing. Tiffy wants to fill this up. Well, then have at it.
A man
what?
walks into a library and asks
With
for
what?
a book on suicide. The librarian replies, "Fuck off, you won't bring it back."
That's always tasty. By the way, no, you should actually have been in here, Art, because
The
even
conversations were fucked up.
the conversations, me,
Because
Nate,
Kiso's obsessed with comments.
oh, Vig, apparently Art and Nate as well. Art has officially quit smoking.
Good for him. I'll smoke one for him right now.
Why is Art quit smoking, did you say?
Good job, congrats.
Yeah, that lady that was smoking down there.
No. I
say
know
Art
this
quit
motherfucker.
smoking.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Art quit smoking.
Yeah.
For
Wow,
now.
good for him.
What?
Just wait till Tippy
Well
pisses
done.
him off. He's gonna start again. As long as I've known him.
Wait. No, I don't get free refills.
Oh, that's very hot. Ow, 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 ow.
Tiffy, I don't get free refills. The only time the only time I actually get paid, for the mug,
But he's going out whoring.
If we were to take the car and go down to Valero, it's only 79 cents.
I literally have 50 right here in front of me.
So I got my ass kicked by a woman today. I was in the elevator when this busty thing came in. I was staring at her tits when she said, "Would you please press one?" I did. I don't know why she hit me.
Wow. That's beautiful. But yeah, no, the entire time, we were having just nothing but raunchy, perverted comments. Nate actually watched my comments section. That shit was
Oh, they're
lit
still
on.
on.
Well, there's still
Did you just say
I'm the only
lit?
person in there though.
legit lit. That's actually a word.
I know it's a
Nigga, you use Ebonics.
Oh,
It causes confusion. It is super effective.
oh my God.
I ain't heard that song in like forever. I'm fucking with you,
But no.
Teacher, can anyone name 3 kings that brought happiness and peace to Earth? Student, I don't know. Drinking, smoking, and fucking.
I mean,
I get it.
it works.
A little slow, but yeah, I got it in the end.
That's what they all say about you.
Oh, boy, my magic watch says that you don't have any underwear on. Girl, well, it's wrong. Boy, guess it's 15 minutes fast.
Sorry, I wasn't listening again. I gotta take out the rubbish.
Alright, that's fine. We'll wait. Again. Slow to the party.
Ha!
Say, I'll be back.
If you wake up... Alright. If you wake up one day with 2 balls, you're a man. If you wake up one day with 3 balls, you're the ultimate man. If you wake up with 4 balls, run. Someone's fucking you.
Nate, you have 4 balls. You better start running.
The hell I do.
Oh my god, I love... Hey, and besides, I love my comments because the fact that if I read my comments, I get better... I get to know my audience better.
I'm getting Mozzie bites again.
Mozzie bites?
Yeah, Mozzie bites, you know.
Oh, okay.
Forgive my Aussie fucking slang, some shit. It's just, you know, I've always referred to it as
Read
Mozzie.
this fucker.
I mean, mosquitoes
Okay.
as Mozzies.
Nate.
You said reading your comments helps you connect with your viewers.
Alright, read this fucker. Alright, well, Beat Record Production, you a dick.
Wow. This girl walks up to her mother. Mom, is it true that babies come out of the place where the guy puts his cock? Mother, yes, honey. Girl, oh my god, so you mean my baby will come out of my mouth?
Oh no.
Wow.
That is fucked up. The more I think about it, the more I don't want to think about it.
Right?
You're actually hardcore.
Let me help you with that. A man escapes from prison where he has been for 15 years. He breaks into a house and looks for money and guns and finds a young couple in bed. He orders the guy out of the bed and ties him to the chair. While tying the girl to the bed, he gets on top of her, kisses her neck, and then gets up and goes into the bathroom. While he's in there, the husband tells his wife, "Listen, this guy's an escaped convict. Look at his clothes. He probably spent lots of time in jail, and he hasn't seen a woman in years. I saw how he kissed your neck. If he wants sex, don't resist. Don't complain. Do whatever he tells you. Satisfy him no matter how much he nauseates you. This guy is probably very dangerous. If he gets angry, he'll kill us. Be strong, honey. I love you." To which his wife responds, "He wasn't kissing my neck. He was whispering in my ear. He told me he was gay, thought you were cute, and asked me if we had any Vaseline. I told him it was in the bathroom. Be strong, honey. I love you too."
Oh, that's just messed up.
When my girlfriend's parents dropped my girlfriend off at my house, they gave me the warning. She can't eat anything with nuts. She is allergic to nuts. Shit, that ruins my plans for the evening.
Oh, that's beautiful.
What does a Rubik's Cube and a cock have in common? The more you play with it, the harder it gets.
Which is very, very true.
Wow, that's fucked up. I stopped a girl in the streets last night and handed her a rape alarm and some pepper spray. She looked confused and said, "What are these for?" I started unbuttoning my jeans and replied, "I like a challenge."
What the fuck?
That is fucked up.
Hold on, I think they want me to stop streaming so that way I can get them something. But alright, I guess I'll have to do that.
I was watching a great porn. I was watching a great porn about people fucking earlier, and suddenly my dad walked in. That must have been awkward. It was. I didn't even know he was a porn star.
Wow. To the wow. Nate, this entire time that we have been doing this, streaming and every other thing, I am almost done with my little, 1%, like, maybe a percentage.
Oh, I know. I can see it. Remember, I'm your only viewer left.
Oh, is it you that's actually my only viewer?
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch.
He said that a while ago.
No, I know he was viewing it, but I didn't know he was the last one. I thought it was just like he...
Yeah, I'm the only one here.
Okay. Well, but nah. Oh my god, I just now ran out of my fucking bricks. Well, look.
I was gonna tell you that, but...
I know, I saw. I was... Actually, you know what? I needed to stop right there. What do you think, though? On a... scale. Nate. What do you think?
You're gonna have to build more to it.
No, I know, but like as a frame.
Not bad.
Like I know I'm gonna have to do like the fingers I need to make a little bit bulky, like the thumb is crappy. As you can see.
It just needs a little work, but you can do it. As an airplane is about to crash, a female passenger jumps up frantically and announces, "If I'm going to die, I'm going to die feeling like a woman." She removes all of her clothes and asks, "If there is someone on this plane who is man enough to make me feel like a woman, please stand up and help me out." A man stands up, removes his shirt, and says, "Here, iron this."
Wow, that's mean. That was horrible, but it was funny.
Before sex, you help each other get naked. After sex, you dress yourself. Moral of the story, no one helps you once you're fucked.
Wow. Okay. But no, Nate, I might need you to help me later on. Well, if you...
What, to get fucked?
Oh,
no.
That's gross.
That... Man.
Apparently, if I don't forward a bit of chainmail I received, a dead woman will appear in my room at 1 a.m. Well, guess who's getting laid tonight?
Oof.
I would kick you straight in the vagina if I wasn't afraid of losing my shoe. On the bus today, I was sitting next to this beautiful girl, and all I kept thinking to myself was, "Please don't get an erection. Please don't get an erection." But eventually, she did.
Fudanari! Fudanari!
Hey, buddy, are you allowed in your mom's room? Yeah, why? Good. Can you go grab my pants?
Hey, ain't that like the continuation for the one you told?
Kinda.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next afternoon special of Kiesel Gaming. Or late night special.
Yeah, hopefully when you've got a PlayStation Plus account.
I know.
We can
I
actually
want.
do something interesting altogether.
Hey, unless you want to throw me a unless you want to buy me a PlayStation Plus and send it my way, Vig.
You know, most people offer gifts to their subscribers. They don't ask their subscribers for gifts.
Vig is
Just saying. You got this whole streaming thing backwards.
Oh
in
well,
addition,
shoot.
bro,
I'm
I don't
sorry.
thi-
I guess I'm wrong on this account.
In addition, bro, having an Australian Plus
Hold on a sec.
PlayStation